Greetings everyone and welcome. I'm your host, Captain Ryan, and in today's video I am once more, for a third time, playing in a ranked battle in the Yamato, here in World of Warships. As the battle gets underway, it's Warrior's Path. Yes, I know all of my Yamato ranked videos seem to be on this map. That's just because I've had a bunch of good games on this map. It is ranked, so it's a 7v7 tier 10 teams only in domination mode. I've spawned closest to the A cap point on the north end. Our team has basically decided we are all pushing to the A cap point, with the exception of our Shimakaze, who is going to go to the B cap point. From what we have already spotted, it looks like at least one of the enemy battleships is headed to the C cap point. Now, it is a very battleship-heavy game. 2 destroyers, 1 cruiser, 4 battleships. So if you're playing in a Shimakaze in this game, well, you've got a very target-rich environment available to you. Enemy Hindenburg pops up there. Enemy Grosser Fürsters pops up right behind him. Gets shots off there as the Hindenburg looked like he was slamming on his brakes, maybe going to try to reverse. Nope, speeds up again, so all of my shots are going to miss. In fact, pretty much all of the shots are missing. As I push up between this island here, you'll notice that I am being detected. So that tells me that there is a destroyer within my detection range somewhere, possibly between these 2 islands there, or more than likely also back around the other side. Considering our gearing has pushed into the A cap point, hasn't spotted anything, it is definitely a destroyer. Now he does push up, he does manage to spot the enemy Shimakaze, as that Shimakaze is basically making a run for island cover. Pops a smoke screen, is going to sit in there. Our gearing gets driven out of the cap, so the enemy team is now going to have 2 caps. This early on in the game, especially because it's domination mode, is going to result in them effectively developing a points lead here, as we can see. With our 1 cap, we're just not able to do it. Now, we can start causing problems if we start managing to hit and sink ships. Thanks to the gearing, though, and his spotting efforts, does spot those torpedoes with plenty of warning for both myself and the Kurfürst to completely avoid hitting them. Enemy Republic pops up there. He is giving a broadside as he disappears behind this island there, so I get shots off at him, hoping for big damage amounts. You know, 15,000, I'll take it. 4 penetrations, no citadels though. A little bit disappointed there. And of course, right after I fire, enemy Hindenburg pops up, giving broadside. Ooh, broadside to a Yamato. Very risky move there. Let's see if it pays off for him, Cotton. Fire off shots as he starts turning away. It looks like he's going to try and get himself turned around and disappear back behind that island. More hits, but no citadels. Not a lot of big damage there, so that Hindenburg is, well, he's going to get away with it. Unless the Kurfürst can hit him and finish him off as well. We can see those shots coming in there from the Republic. Kurfürst manages to hit the Hindenburg, doesn't actually manage to do any damage though, so really, really disappointing there. That Hindenburg is going to live a few minutes longer. Friendly gearing though, doing a very excellent job of team play, laying down a smoke screen for both myself and the Kurfürst here. If it wasn't for the fact that I've been firing, and the fact that, well, there's a Shimakaze sitting right there behind that island, probably could use this to avoid getting spotted, but because the Shimakaze is right there, every time I'm going to fire, as long as he's well within inside that range, I'm going to get spotted. And, of course, the smokescreen spotting mechanics basically mean, well, my detection range after firing isn't 100% all the way up. It's still pretty sizable. Now, our gearing has pushed up. He is effectively spotting that Shimakaze briefly while that Shima was exposed behind that island. And he opts not to use his guns here. He's actually going to go ahead. He's going to open up the distance. And the reason for that, well, he's got a lot of angry ships back over there, including a cruiser, several battleships. But because the Shimakaze, and for the most part all of the enemy ships, are now distracted by the fact that there's a very dangerous destroyer to shoot at, both the Kurfürst and I are going to move up here and push into the A cap point and hopefully try and outsmart this Shimakaze. Now the Shimakaze Does start pushing back behind this island here. Gets a little far out, and he is broadside, so very concerned that there could be torpedoes in the water here. Gonna go ahead and start getting turned in. Shima gets taken out by the friendly Republic, secures a first blood for our team. Gearing managed to connect a torpedo on that Kurfürst, so that Kurfürst very low health. Gonna try and get my turrets turned here. Shots onto this guy, very low health, pretty much at this angle. As he starts turning broadside to me, these shots should finish him off, except the Republic also finishes him off. In fact, I think the Republic finished him off with high explosive there. It was still loaded up for that Shimakaze. Enemy team has secured the B cap point there, so they've gotten all the way back up there, but friendly Shimakaze has pushed into the C cap point, and of course my team, well, we're in a position here to take the A cap point, provided I don't keep getting reset from this Hindenburg. Fire off shots at the Hindenburg, who is broadside. He's back behind that island. A good number of my shots actually cleared the island, but the Hindenburg just needed to speed up a little bit and effectively have all of my shots fall to the stern. People do tend to forget, though, that Yamato has pretty good shell arcs. They're not quite rainbow arcs like the American cruiser lines, but they are pretty high up there, so you can do a good, decent job of clearing these islands. Enemy Republic coming around this island. I'm looking for shots. Friendly Republic is going to push up and engage this guy. Now, both of these ships, they've got pretty similar reloads. I don't know who's actually got the faster reload, but our Republic has got himself in a bad position here, because as he's pushing up, he's going to make a fatal error of judgment. He's going to turn broadside to that enemy Republic in an effort to try and get back around this island. The Republic has gotten very big, very flat broadside, so doing this is not a good idea. Of course, if he'd continued straight, he'd have run into the torpedoes from the Hindenburg. Now, I did manage to hit that Hindenburg, cause some more damage, not enough to kill him. Our Republic takes a big hit there, doesn't have a lot of health left. Fortunately, though, does get back behind this island. Now, this Hindenburg is still continuing to fire. He's keeping himself spotted as a result, trying to get our Republic on fire. Takes a big hit there. My shots land and finish him off. Enemy destroyer, only remaining one, the Grozovoy has popped up here. Those torpedoes coming in from him. Grozovoy does have 10-kilometer torpedoes. They do a reasonably large amount of damage for Russian torpedoes, so do need to be concerned about him. Republic once more giving me a nice fat broadside to shoot at, unfortunately too close to the island to actually be able to lob shots over here. Enemy team is really starting to suffer now, as they're down 3 ships. They've only got 4 left. Republic is pushing towards the sea cap point, which we've secured, but even if they manage to take it, well, our Hindenburg, who's been sitting in the back doing not much else, is in prime position to go and take the B cap point, provided he doesn't get deleted by showing a broadside to the Republic or the Montana, both of which are back over here. That enemy Montana, by the way, has effectively reappeared for the first time in a very long time in this battle. Not sure if he's actually managed to do anything. Enemy Grozovoy is chasing down our Shimakaze. This is a major concern for us. Our gearing out of position, not able to get up there and provide fire support for the Shimakaze. Now, the Shimakaze, he can do something. He can shoot at this guy just a little bit, but Shima versus Grozovoy, there's not much that's going to get done there. And, of course, the Montana comes around that island with just enough to spare and takes out our Shimakaze. Still firing, though, at the Republic here. Keep resetting the cap progress, so I'm actually going to do a pretty good job of getting a lot of defender ribbons here. Of course, as a result of being so close to this guy, his secondaries are blazing away at me, though it doesn't look like he's got manual secondaries. My secondary's not in range. I don't have this fully spec'd as a secondary build Yamato, preferring to take gun reload over secondary range. But because I'm so close to him, even if I stop firing, I'm still going to be detected here. And that means this Grozovoy who's now popped a smoke screen directly in front of me, can continue to cause me problems. The enemy team has managed to put back just a little bit here as they've taken out 2 of our ships. They've taken out a battleship, and they've, of course, taken out a destroyer. So that is going to put them a little bit closer on points here. Because the Grozavoy is up here, I was effectively forced to turn broadside to that Republic. Took a lot of damage there, and now I no longer have a heal. The good news is, as I get this island between myself and this Republic, I drop off detectability. The bad news, I still know that there's a Grozavoy up there. Friendly Gearing is pushing up. I really wish he would actually take an initiative here and try and go flush this guy out. But he does have other concerning things. Mainly, well, there's a Montana back over there. And there's still that Republic as well. And if he pushes up around that island to try and flush out the Grozavoy, well, he's going to get spotted and probably get blapped by both of these ships. Speaking of getting blapped, that Republic causes me problems, yes, once more, because again, I have to give broadside, lest I, well, run into an island or go headfirst into a Grozavoy. Do get shots out there. There's my high caliber award. Don't quite manage to get shots out in time to reset the C cap point, but that's okay. That Hindenburg has actually gone up and taken the B cap point once more from the enemy team, so we're still up on points here in the 850 range. Now this Grozavoy is coming around. I know what his plan of action is at this point. He's gonna try and torpedo me. There's no other reason for this, but I know he's here. I'm waiting for him. Full broadside there, take a huge chunk of damage, secondaries, finish him off before he can get his torpedoes away and before he can use a heal as a result. Didn't say I didn't have manual secondaries, just that I don't have it set up as a secondary only build. Now, I don't have a lot of health here. I don't have a heal left. As I push up here, there's a Montana giving me broadside, but look at this, the Republic is also going to give me broadside. So I'm going to fire off shots at what I know I can kill rather than try and do additional damage against the Montana. That, as a result, is going to finish off the Republic, push my team over the edge for 1,000 points and victory. 181,000 damage done in that game, a devastating strike, a fireproof, a close quarters expert, but of course a dreadnought and a high caliber as well. 3 kills in that game, 10 defender ribbons, a base capture assist award, and 13 secondary hits to round out this game. A good amount of XP earned in this, as you can imagine. The defender ribbons, the base capture, everything. 2,800 base XP in a 7v7 ranked battle. Look at that. The next nearest guy on my team, the Montana, at 1,700 base XP. I'm over 1,100 points higher than that guy. But everybody on the team did earn at least 1,000 points. Can't be said for the enemy team, who only had one person break that 1,000 threshold. Anyway, that's it for today's video, folks. If you liked the video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you know that I'm still putting out these videos and you can come watch them. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. This is Captain Rye, signing off.